Located between Rockwell City and Pomeroy in Calhoun County, a 15-acre state park nestled alongside the 453-acre North Twin Lake holds natural and historic treasures. Come along with Notes on Iowa as we explore Twin Lakes State Park. Although not one of Iowa's largest state parks, Twin Lakes stands as one of the oldest with a history stretching well into the distant past. The Twin Lakes, which find separation by a narrow strip of land between 500 and 1,000 feet wide, ranged from 5 to 6 feet deep at the park's founding. The glacially formed lakes lack any streams running into them, making the bodies of water unique from many others throughout the state. Instead, springs feed the lakes and rain pools to continuously refresh the water. A major waterfowl nesting and production site dating to a time before American settlement of the area, the Iowa, Dakota, Sauk, and Meskwaki peoples all hunted on the lakes at different points in time. Archaeological evidence at the site also suggests an even deeper past to the park's location, and careful observers today can identify many remaining but unmarked mound sites at the park. The indentations tie back before the historical record, and demonstration of human occupation of the site stretches back thousands of years to the retreat of the last glaciers to cover the area. The site of the park also gained popularity during the early American era of the late 1800s as a popular place for swimming. Known initially as Sandy Point and owned by a local man named Ramsey, the park came into the public domain through the tireless efforts of local citizens, including Senator Perry C. Hodegill. An influential politician in the passing of the 1970 Iowa State Park Act, Hodegill proved dogged in pressuring the state to create a state park in the Twin Lakes area of his home district. Appearing before the State Board of Conservation repeatedly over the early 1920s, Hodegill eventually influenced the board to pursue a land purchase. When initial overtures to landowners failed, the state went to the extreme of condemning Ramsey's property at Sandy Point in 1923 and moving it into the state system. The 15 acres of condemned land contained the 500 feet of shoreline familiar to visitors today. Following year, an additional shoreline stretch known now as the West Area added to the state-held beachfront opportunities for Iowans at Twin Lakes. Lois Pamel designed the initial plans for the park and handed them over to Calhoun County during 1923. The lands and plans in hand, little development followed aside from general maintenance and tree planting over the park's first decade in state control. The state named A.L. Russley as custodian for the park in 1924, and in 1934 things ramped up when Civilian Conservation Corps Camp 1757 came to the area for work on Dolliver State Park near Fort Dodge. So on the to-do list for the CCC were improvements at Twin Lakes, including a large stone and log shelter house, shoreline work, and other small improvements for the park. Today, Twin Lakes State Park offers visitors a chance to marvel at the still-standing CCC-era stone shelter, picnic areas, shoreline access, 2 beaches, and playground equipment. Although no boat access is provided at the park itself, anglers often test the water for bluegill, crappie, and walleye along the shoreline. The state operates 2 boat ramps outside of the park on the south shore of North Twin Lake to provide boating access. A new 7-mile multi-purpose paved trail runs through the park on its way to encircling North Twin Lake and welcomes cyclists and walkers to enjoy the area. Next time you find yourself looking to get out and enjoy Iowa's public lands, consider a stop at Twin Lakes State Park. A truly stunning representation of Iowa's natural beauty and a testament to the necessity of maintaining opportunities to get outdoors for all Iowans, Twin Lakes State Park shines a must-visit for all people hoping to see Iowa slowly. Thanks for coming along with Notes on Iowa to explore Twin Lakes State Park. Make sure to subscribe to the Notes on Iowa website, subscribe on YouTube, follow on social media, and tune in each Sunday to explore the history of Iowa state parks, preserves, and other public lands. Hope I'll see you out there.
There's a lot of good history about Iowa a lot of people don't even know about.